Hello, my fellow Americans. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. As you can see, we've got a stormy day here in the Pacific Northwest. Windy, rainy, a little chilly. Not too cold, though. But it's kind of perfect backdrop for what's going on over there in the Ukraine and around the world. We've got the components for a perfect storm of upheaval. Many people don't see it. It's just my opinion, but what if Putin decides to storm the Ukraine, and then the Mideast erupts, and then China decides maybe they want to take over Japan, or North Korea decides they want to invade South Korea? All this happens at once. Meanwhile, back here at the U.S., we're cutting back on military, cutting back on the number of troops, military expenditures. Some people think it's a good thing, but it's a perfect storm for the world to erupt. And it would affect us here in the U.S. of A. People don't see that. Basically, Putin just bitch slapped Obama. It's like, what are you going to do about it, Obama? You punk? Nothing, huh? I mean, if you think about it, our foreign policy is just ridiculous. We don't have a cohesive foreign policy. Obama's not seen as a strong leader. And what's to stop other little tin pan dictators, tin pot dictators, from just doing what they want to do? But you see, there's a problem. It goes back to the old one person or group imposing their will upon another person or group. We believe that that's wrong. At least some of us do. Yet, that's what we do. Didn't we knock out the Shah of Iran? What did we do in Iraq? Didn't we knock out one government for another? And so you see, Putin really is seizing on an opportunity. A perfect storm in the making. You see, number one, Obama's weak. He's seizing on that. Number two, he's seizing on the fact that he's doing what we're doing. He's saying, hey, you did it, why can't I do it? And so world opinion, once again, goes against the U.S. of A. See how it works, my fellow Americans? It's not hard. When you sit back, step back, stand back, and you look at the big picture, you look at history, you see what's done, you see what's happening, then you know what could happen. World War III? Could be. I mean, what if Russia and China got together, joined forces? What's to stop them? Who's to stop them? We're going to nuke them? Well, we've gotten rid of a bunch of our nukes. We've weakened our defenses. You wonder what's going on, you see? You wonder if there's a grand scheme driving all these things, or is it just synergistic effects of isolated incidents? Sometimes it's hard to say. Now, I was watching a couple different news shows, Fox News, CNN. I was watching the Daily Show. I was cracking up. That was just too funny. But there's a lot of truth in it. Sad thing is that we the people, we're the ones that feel the effects. Higher oil prices, higher food prices, shortages, problems, our decaying infrastructure. The thing is, the government knows about these things, yet they're not doing anything about them. It's a sad commentary. How did we get here? It's your fault. It's my fault. One viewer, I don't know if he's going to watch this video or not, proposed that next election, you don't vote for a Republican and you don't vote for a Democrat. Vote for a third party, whether it's Green Party, Tea Party, Libertarian, Communist Party, whatever. Just vote for some other party. Anything but a Republican or a Democrat. And just send them a message that, hey, we the people, we're going to start running the show here. Because you guys have messed it up. Meanwhile, the Republicans and the Democrats will be pointing fingers in front of the camera, and then when the cameras go off, they go down to their gym that we pay for, and they're probably laughing their you-know-what's off at us. Oh, we fooled them again, those stupid Americans. They'll vote for us. Meanwhile, the rich get richer, and the poor pay taxes, and get babies, grow older, and die. Oh, that's right. That's being negative. Not really. Just calling it the way it is. But I really am more than slightly concerned about what could happen over there in Russia. Because I think Putin is testing the waters. If he can take over Crimea, maybe he'll take the rest of the Ukraine. And then he'll just keep marching and put the pieces of the Soviet Union back together again. Who's to stop him? What's to stop him? You don't think it could happen? It could happen. Maybe China decides at the same time, maybe they'll just take over Japan. Maybe North Korea decides to invade South Korea. Maybe the Middle Eastern countries decide to attack Israel. I mean, how many fronts can the U.S. fight on? We're already broke. We're broke, and yet we see Secretary of State Kerry talking about giving $1 billion of aid to the Ukraine. Hello? Decaying U.S. infrastructure. Now, I know we can't be isolationists, but can't we be realists? Can't we put America first and then help the rest? Got to think about it. I mean, really, why are we trying all these options that don't work? You know, we need to get that big stick back. Carry that big stick and go, look, Putin, get back. Just get back to where you belong. Get out of the Ukraine. We don't have that big stick. So, Putin just going to do what he wants to do. He's kicking sand in Obama's face. And the people around the globe are laughing at it. Meanwhile, back here at home, my fellow Americans, it's time to wake up and smell the tyranny.